Before I came to Birkbeck, I studied a BSc in geological engineering, and I don't work currently. I'm just a full-time student, so I didn't have any previous experience in the working industry. But then I had to do 1 year of national service in Ghana. So I just served Ghana, and after serving Ghana, I decided to further my education. I chose this course because I wanted to do something that aligns with the future, and also something that could be done anywhere, irrespective of where you are. With the process of application, I felt it was very interactive and supportive, because as someone just doing anything and not relying on agents, I needed more information, and I could get all the information I needed by going to the right source at Birkbeck. I'm a recipient of the Birkbeck International Student Excellence Scholarship. With scholarship application, there is a lot involved, I had to, first of all, see my needs and what I want, and to look within me to know my capabilities and strengths so that I could leverage that during the application. So it took me a period of time to just sit down and list everything and to just compile it and submit a good application. With moving to UK, I always used my passport for identification, but never used it to travel outside Ghana. My first time I traveled outside Ghana was to come school here in the UK, and it was a very good exposure for me and a great experience. From applying for visa and the emotions connected with it, waiting for a response from the UKVI and having to wait for 2 or 3 weeks to get a response from them, the queue you need to join, and all those experiences I did enjoy over a period of time. And with moving across or moving around the airport was something new to me, because I wasn't used to it, where I had to read the gate numbers, and it was more about reading. In Ghana, we don't have such signs where you have to read. So I wasn't used to reading to find my way to get to a place. So reading to find my way to get to a place started from the airport. But I realized that was something I still needed in London, because I cannot just walk around in London without reading. Even at the tube station, you need to look up to see where you're going to, or else you might end up taking the wrong tube. Yeah. So with life in London, I think life in London, people are very not judgmental like where I am from. People don't tend to care about what you are doing, and they wouldn't talk much about your way of life. They feel like you just do you, and I think that is something I like, because back home, you cannot just do you. Yeah. So life in London, to me, is very acceptable, and there are diverse people in London too. Yeah, you could just walk out and you could hear many languages which is not English, and it wouldn't feel like you're in London until you go to the indigenous part of UK, then you feel like you're in the UK. But for now, it gives me the opportunity to interact with so many people, and as an explorer, that is something I enjoy. Yeah, I like to explore. Museums, parks, movie theaters, the Thames River, West End, National History Museum, Science Museum. I've been to the Royal Albert Hall, and that was my first concert in London. I had to watch James Arthur, and as a music lover, I did enjoy it because I could sing along to some of my favorite songs from him. Yeah, so I've had a good exposure in that regards. Yeah. I think this course has shaped my thinking as a programmer and has made me smart. Let me just say that way. Computer science can make you very smart because it lets you see things from all aspects. As a programmer, you have to see things from all aspects, because if you don't see things from all aspects, you cannot satisfy the consumers, which are your users. Yeah, so that's something I like. With my future and the skills I'll gain from Birkbeck after studies is one that will make me ready for the job market, as everything that has been taught so far is very practical and is very industry oriented. And it wouldn't let you, whatever I learned from Birkbeck wouldn't make me an expert, but then it is something that is a stepping stone into shaping me to be able to learn on my own, gain better skills, and prepare myself for interview and to land the job.